Well, I finally got my package back today. It was 3 weeks to the day from when I originally sent it out. So it was 4 days in transit going back, and then coming back to me was 4 days, so that's 8 days. If you look at it, they told me 2 weeks. It was probably a little less than 2 weeks. That they said that it was out of stock and would be restocked. So there you go. Great customer service. I have to tell you, when I called, if you heard my last video, I was a little skeptical about talking with Harbor Freight's customer service from all the stuff that I've read. But I'm going to tell you, it was top notch. I called. I got through right away. I think I was probably on the phone a total of maybe about 6 minutes from when I dialed it. I kept a record of it just so I could see who I talked to, etc. So heads up, guys, if you buy something from Harbor Freight, don't wait 90 days and a day to open the package and expect to call and have customer service return it, refund it, or anything else. They tell you 90, it's 90. But I'm going to tell you what, I called the next day from when I received it, and it was broken. I called them. There was no discrepancy with them. They got on the job. I had my RMA and my return paid freight in my hand before the phone call was finished on the internet with a backup RMA with an explanation of the problem with it in my email immediately too. So here's the box. This box actually came, like I said, FedEx. Actually, it looked a little worse condition. The banding was, one of the bands was broke off, and I was sitting there and going, uh-oh, here we go again. But and then after I took it out, here's that piece of fiberboard. This one's busted up worse than the one I had the first time, but it looks like it's all downward pressure. The other one, it looked like they dropped it on its side, and that's what caused it. But there's the inside of the box. You could see it's a little dinged up in there. But this time they had the motor bubble wrap. That was the piece of bubble wrap that was around the motor. I think that's what makes the difference. Here's the unit. As you can see, there's no damage on the side of it like there was on the other one. I haven't tested it yet. I will. I have to put the plug back on it and that. Here's the piece of foam. Foam was in good condition, so this time it wasn't busted up. So there you have it. It probably was a little bit more gentle having FedEx do it than Conway Freight. But as I said before, I talked to Harbor Freight on the phone. It was top notch. You just have to follow their rules. If you do, it goes very smoothly. That was the first time that I used customer service for a case like this. But I have bought quite a bit of stuff from them, but this is the first time, and probably the largest matter that concerned me. And if you remember correctly, I was even skeptical when I originally seen what was going on with it and knew that I had to send it back. I was shaking my head. I was very skeptical, and they changed my mind. So the guys that cry about it, follow the rules and do it the right way, and I bet you it'll work as good for you as it did for me. So with that said, I'm going to get this thing put together, and we're going to give it a shot and try it out. I hope I don't have to eat my words. Matter of fact, I think I better make 2 tapings of this. Okay, talk to you in a little bit.